Good day, everyone. So I am Jornalyn A. Asamad, and I am the second presenter. So I will going to continue our topic. So my topic for today is all about the develop competency based curriculum. So, assessment criteria. So, the focus of assessment criteria is on practical application, ensuring that learners can demonstrate their ability to perform tasks to the acquired standards within a given context. So, first, we have a competency standards. Other relevant specifications are analyzed and interpreted to determine specific learning objectives, outcomes, and goals. So, competency standards are relevant specifications are analyzed to identify the key knowledge, skills, and attitude required. So, this involves breaking them down into smaller components, aligning with the learning frameworks, and defining clear, measurable learning objectives or outcomes. So for the second, we have competency to be acquired by the learner are clearly specified. So when competency to be acquired by the learner are clearly specified, it means that the skills, knowledge, and attitudes learners need to develop are explicitly stated. So this clarity helps both educators and learners understand what is expected and ensure that learning process is goal oriented. Okay. So for the third, modules of instruction are developed, modified according to needs and procedures. So, developing or modifying modules of instruction according to needs and procedure involves tailoring learning materials and activities to meet specific learning requirements, industry standards, or curriculum goals. So this ensures that the instruction is effective, relevant, and aligned with desired outcomes. So let's proceed for the fourth. So learning outcomes and assess criteria are established according to procedures. So establishing learning outcomes and assessment criteria according to procedures ensures that the learning process is structured, measurable, and aligned with the institutional or industry standards. Okay, did you get it? Okay, so let's proceed for the fifth. So resources required to support the training curriculum are identified. So identifying resources required to support the training curriculum ensures that the learning process is effective, efficient, and well equipped to meet its objectives. So resources um, includes all tools, materials, and infrastructure needed to deliver the curriculum and achieve the desired outcomes. Okay, for the sixth, training curriculum is designed based on the requirements of the competency standards. So, designing a training curriculum based on competency standard ensures that curriculum meets the specific skills, knowledge, and attitude required for a particular job, task, or industry role. So, competency standards serve as the guideline for what learners need to achieve, and the curriculum is structured to meet this requirement effectively. So for the seventh, so course entry and exit points are linked to occupational and educational and educational opportunities. So course entry and exit points being linked to occupational and educational opportunities means that the starting and ending points of educational program are intentionally designed to align with career pathways and further learning outcomes. Okay, so for the eighth, prerequisite for the course for specific units. Modules within the course are identified and documented. So, identifying and documenting prerequisites for a course it is specific units modules is a key aspect of course design. So, prerequisites are the knowledge, skills, or qualification that a learner must have before enrolling in a course or specific modules. So these requirements help ensure that the students are adequately are prepared for the content and challenges that they will encounter, promoting a smoother learning experience and better outcomes. Okay, did you get it? Okay, so let's proceed to the ninth. So the delivery strategies and assessment methods are determined. So delivery strategies and assessment methods are crucial components of any training or educational program. These elements define how content is taught, how students engage with the materials, and how their progress is evaluated. So by carefully selecting delivery strategies and assessment methods, educators ensure that learning objectives are met and students are supported in achieving the desired outcome. The last one, trainers qualification to implement the course is specified. So, specifying the trainer's qualification to implement a course is important for several key reasons. So, ensuring that the course is delivered effectively, professionally, and to the highest standards. So, the trainer's qualification provide insurance to both learners and institutions that the individual leading the course has the necessary knowledge, skills, and experience to teach the content competently. And for the content, so we have training, regulation, competency standards, and relevant specifications. So training, regulations, competency standards, and relevant specification are essential components of any training program. So they ensure that the training provided is of high quality, aligns with industry requirements, and meets the needs of both learners and employers. So, for the second, CBC development procedure. So, competency-based curriculum development procedures are essential steps followed to design, implement, and assess an educational program or training course that focuses on the acquisition of specific competencies or skills. Then for the training delivery modes of CBT, so training delivery modes in competency-based training or CBT refers to the various approaches and method used to deliver training and facilitate learning. So these delivery modes are tailored to ensure that learners can achieve the required competencies, whether through practical experiences or theory-based instruction or a combination of both. Then for the third, training delivery methods of CBT. So in competency-based training, CBT, training delivery methods are the various ways in which the content is presented to learners and how they engage with the learning process. So these methods are designed to help learners acquire specific competency and demonstrate their abilities to perform tasks to required standards. Then, for adult learning theory, So adult learning theory is also known as the andragogy. So it's a framework that explains how adults learn differently from children. So developed by the Malcolm Knowles in the 1960s, the theory outlined principles and strategies for designing and delivering effective adult education. So adult learners have distinct characteristics, needs, and motivation that must be addressed to ensure meaningful learning experience. Then for the next, relevant policies, legal requirements, codes of practice, and national standards. So relevant policies, and legal requirements, codes of practice, and national standard refers to the regulations, laws, and established guidelines that govern the planning, delivery, and assessment of training programs. So particularly in fields like education, vocational training, and competency-based training. So yun. Then, for the last one is assessment strategies. So, assessment strategies are approaches used to evaluate the knowledge, skills, and competency that learners have acquired during training or educational programs. So, in competency-based education and training or CBT, so assessments are aligned with learning outcomes and designed to measure whatever learners can perform tasks to be specified standard. So for the conditions, so the students, trainees must be provided with the following training resources. We have references, books, and audio, video materials, procedures, manual, and training regulation, competency standards, and relevant specifications. So for the training facilities area, we have computer and peripherals and LCD projector. Methodologies, so we have group discussion, simulation, lecture, and self-learning instructions. So for the last one is assessment methods. So we have written tests, demonstration or questioning, and portfolio. And that's all.